Hello everyone. It's lovely to see you all in this room on such a sunny, lovely morning in Gateshead. I'm Derri Burdon. I'm Chief Executive of Curious Minds, and 2 years ago I was working with other colleagues in 5 other bridge organisations to pull together an application to the Community Voluntary Sector Funding Pot from the DFE to deliver a programme that we called back then Strong Voices. And hey-ho, here we have this wonderful brand, and 2 years later, we've done some wonderful, meaningful, impactful work that we're delighted to be able to share with you all today. It's fantastic that so many people have managed to make it here in this room today. So I welcome you and thank you for taking an interest in what we think is a really important area of work. Welcome also to the online audience. I don't know if I'm supposed to look directly at the camera, or I feel a bit like I'm subject to live television, so let's hope I don't say anything wrong. It's my job today to just do the housekeeping bits. I'll be chairing the day, so you'll be hearing from me throughout the day. So a few housekeeping notes, so I'm going to refer to a list so I don't miss anything. Do excuse me. Please switch all mobile phones onto silent, but do keep them on because we do want you to tweet throughout the day. The more that you tweet, the more that we can grow the online audience. So it's especially important today. I've got to point to the Wi-Fi details. Please do use the hashtag and continue to use the hashtag beyond the conference, particularly when you're talking about work or impacts to do with working with the most disadvantaged and vulnerable young people, which I'm sure all of you do on a day-to-day basis. If anybody has any questions, be it about the actual conference or about the venue, please find somebody with either a red badge or a coloured badge. They're the people that can help you. There are a number of young people in the room today. Those young people have been involved at some stage in the Strong Voices programme, so they've been warned that people will want to talk to them about their experience, so do feel free to go and talk to young people. We're going to have a debate later this afternoon. I always think these conferences become much more powerful when the voice is handed over to delegates. So we're going to spend a good deal of time this afternoon exploring some specific questions with yourselves, but we need those questions to be given to us, and there are question boxes. I should know where they are at the back of the room. So if throughout the day you think of something that is a burning question, a point that you would like to make or talk about with other people, please do fill in one of the forms and put the question in the box. Catherine and I will be going through the questions and selecting a number of them to form the debate this afternoon. So that's really important that we get some questions to choose from. I'm now going to introduce Paul, who's chairing the online debate today. He's going to explain how the online audience is going to be able to engage with us here in the room. Paul.
Okay, my name is Paul Cook, my company is Planit, and basically what I'm doing today is connecting you guys with the people that we can't see. We know they're there, we've got all the cameras, all the web streaming is going on right now, but what we want to do is we wanted to integrate some of the activities so that we would benefit from other people's input that are not just in this room as well, so that we could harness that and add to the experience overall. So in order to do that, there's just a couple of things I'd like you to be able to do, which is when you've got something to say and you need a microphone to come to you, do please wait for it. I'm sure that you've got deep voices and you can project, but if you project in this room, it won't be picked up by the microphones at the back. So we really need you just to hold on until you've got to that point where you've got the microphone, and then the online people will be able to hear you as well, which will make for an even better experience for all. Now, my little studio is just over the back there. We've got the Strong Voices logo, we've got all of the partner organisations on there, and every so often what we'll be doing is we'll be interviewing some people about their experiences along the way, interviewing some of the presenters, and sometimes what will happen is that you might see me with a microphone and I will just be talking away as I'm talking to myself, but I won't be because I'll be talking to the online guys. And basically, you won't hear that because there'll be other things going on, so don't worry about it. The only way that you will be caught in shot is if you walk directly to the back of the room, but you're not likely to be doing that. So unless you're coming over to be with me, then you'll be out of that particular shot. But you will be in other shots as we go through the days. So that's basically it. Just wait for the microphone. There is a little time delay on getting things to the online audience as well. So what we need to do is just allow them to catch up when we do some of the voting a bit later on. But I'm merely connecting the two audiences. Thank you, Derri.